Hello there and welcome. In this particular video right here, I want to introduce you to a software called Ideogram that I found particularly useful to generate coloring pages, to also generate awesome things such as covers for ebooks. And since this course is about ebooks, this is the topic of conversation here. And so let's go ahead and let me show you how you can use this tool to generate some awesome bestseller, top-notch quality ebook covers. Now, in this particular course, what we have done is we have created an ebook regarding ChatGPT. So I think it was only logical that we go as well and search for the topic ChatGPT. Now I'm pretty sure I'm going to find the ChatGPT Millionaire ebook right there. There, it's still there. It's a bestseller. So there's plenty of books plenty of books right here. ChatGPT for beginners. There's a lot of books. And so let's say, for example, that we also wanted to create something reminiscent of the ChatGPT Millionaire ebook cover. Now we'll take that as an example. So this is a pretty good cover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this particular image right here, and I want you to go to Ideogram, and then inside of Ideogram, basically you'll find a link to any of the resources of this lecture here. But if you don't find it, just let me know. Now, what I will do is I'll actually go ahead and click on not Control V. Actually, I need to go and copy the image. Make sure I really copied it. Come back to Ideogram, click Control V. There it is. So this is the book. It has been uploaded. And so what I would like to do is I'd like to click the remix button here in Ideogram. That will give us a remix. And since we're not trying to create the ChatGPT Millionaire, let's just say we're trying to create a book called the ChatGPT Nomad. Right, the ChatGPT Nomad, below the robot, a white robotic figure. Instead of a white robotic figure, let's say something, for example, like instead of a white robotic figure, we can say something like a digital nomad character. The robot is surrounded by various icons. Like we can say the character is surrounded by various icons. Let's say you want to change the author name to your name. In this case, I'm going to go Ruwan Hamza below the robot or below the character, because we've changed from robot to character instead of robot. So here, above the character. So anytime I see robot, I'm going to have to change it to character. And then you can see that this is now cool. Now, when it comes to Ideogram, you have to know something is that the higher the image weight, the more the image is going to look like the original image in this case. The lower the image weight, the higher your chances of you getting a different image, but in the same style as the image you've provided, right? But it's going to make sure it takes into consideration the changes made to the prompt. So I'll go for 30 in terms of image weight. I don't need to change the size or anything because it's going to take into consideration the size of this particular ebook image. Okay, so it's going to generate something pretty much reminiscent of that size. And so if I hit the remix button, it's going to basically go ahead and get started. Now, you have to remember that this is just an example that we've taken as an example. So you could pretty much do anything, right? Generate any ebook. Let's say you are in another niche. Now, it's not just the ChatGPT Millionaire or whatever this is. But let's say that, for example, you wanted to maybe create a book about something else. Then you can absolutely go ahead and go for something different than the ChatGPT Millionaire, which, I mean, this guy is a genius the way he's continuously making money from this book. And I'm not sure how much he's made, but I probably think he's made a fortune. But anyways, let's go back to Ideogram right here. As you can see, this is pretty good. Now, it has given us a couple of results. Now, not all of them are pretty good. For example, this one that says the ChatGPT Nomad. It's pretty cool, but needs some adjustments, right? So there are some mistakes made. This one is definitely off. The ChatGPT Nomad, this one is by far the best ones. So I think I might just go with that one because this one I think is the clearest. And so there you go. You have a book. It's a book cover. It's ready. You can just go ahead and download it instead of having to go edit the other ones. Besides, I think this one is really great. And we started from a concept like this. We ended up with a design like this. Pretty fantastic, right? And so I hope that you now can go ahead and use this tactic to generate your books going forward. Remember, it's the remix prompt. And if you want more tutorials about it, just engage in the Q&A section. We'll be more than happy to go ahead and do it for you. So wishing you the best as always. Passive Income Gen Z signing out.